empty, lonely drive. The road has been fought over several times since armed rebels seized Maaloula last week. The civilians who lived here, half of them Christians and the rest Muslim, fled. It was late afternoon. Since the morning, the Syrian army had been assaulting the town and had seized the main square. But the heavy gunfire showed that the rebels were still fighting back. The commander, called Nidal, told me his men were pushing up towards a rebel strongpoint. Among the rebel militias that seized Maaloula last week was the Nusra Front, jihadists who are allied with Al-Qaeda. Most of the Syrian troops trying to push them out were volunteers who joined a territorial force called National Defense. Nusra are a terrorist group, he said. They're destroying Syria and all the Syrian people are against them. They're destroying churches and mosques. Maaloula has some of the oldest Christian churches in the Middle East. Its people, now in Damascus, still speak Aramaic, the language they believe was spoken by Christ. Most Christians and other minority sects in Syria support the regime, or believe it's a better option than jihadist rebels and foreign fighters.
Watch out, a sniper! Who's at the top of the hill there? While I've been here, I've been talking to some of the soldiers. A lot of them are local men, some of them Christians, who say that they're fighting for the town and for what it stood for, and as well as that, they are Bashar al-Assad loyalists and they're fighting this for him.
Maaloula is treasured by every Christian in the Middle East, and the rebel advance here horrified them. The Syrian army is well supplied with arms and ammunition by Russia and Iran. Fresh troops, including more volunteers from Christian areas in Damascus, got ready to go into action. The men here said Western countries opposed to the Assad regime were backing the wrong side and should help them to fight jihadist rebels. He said, tell the EU and the Americans that